Okay, we're on. It's Friday night, and we're -1 Rhoten. Things fine. Dad just has been working really hard lately. We got a big construction job going on. We got the tractor running. Dad's been spending every day on the tractor and doing his walking. So he's napping as we speak. He told us about 3 o'clock he was going to lay down for a little while. And I forgot to tell him that we had the live tonight. So he's sleeping as we speak. So anyway, he'll be back next week, or he may show up while we're doing this. Who knows? Anyway, happy Friday, everybody. Hope you guys had a great week. People coming in. Hi, guys. Hope you guys had a great week. We got lots of really cool stuff going on. Big projects coming up in the next couple weeks. This next week, I think Monday, I can't remember what Monday's video is. I think is it a sign carvers of the day? I can't remember. But I know Wednesday's video is really cool. You guys are really going to like Wednesday's video. Good.
It's going too fast. I can't see what
Cool. Good evening, everyone. So first thing I want to talk about is Vicky just did another table. Check this out. It's just a tabletop as we speak, but it will be a table. But I don't know if that shows up or not.
Quite a glare. No, the other way. There you go.
This thing is spectacular. Seattle Seahawks. So this is an order for a gal from Washington, right? Yeah. But she's a friend of Renee's. She saw it on Facebook. So
top back a little bit. I don't know if they can see it.
yeah. Oh, you'll see a video on it pretty soon. We'll show a video. But anyway, it came out spectacular. Really cool. It never comes across on camera like it does in person. But anyway, Vicky's and she's got a couple more out there going right now. So yeah. Anyway, so Vicky's little table venture.
No, that's not the Cowboys.
Cowboys. Vicky's little venture is going well. She's getting a lot of great response. So we will be doing a collaboration on a video coming up in the next couple weeks, and she'll be doing a table by herself on video.
No, it's
probably
not. That's art resin epoxy.
Yep, this one isn't total. Is that what they were asking?
That's
Total boat?
Stone coat.
No, this is art resin, but we use a total boat as well. So those of you that were asking about pictures of that sign that I just did on Wednesday, where I fused those two pieces together with the glue in the pocket holes. I should have pictures on that. The guy wrote me back, Dana is his name, loved it, and he wrote me back and he's going to send me pictures as soon as he gets it up and where it goes, painted and up. So he loved it. So it worked out really well. Next on the agenda, we have a new set. This is really cool, and this is what we're giving away tonight too. So Vicky came up with a brand new set of templates, and this is the tractor set. So check that out.
Down just a little.
Against my black shirt, yeah. So we've got all different kinds of, here's a little forklift, and looks like a hay picker-upper.
I was going to say the same thing.
Something like that. This looks like an overhead crane kind of deal with a snowplow on the front. I don't know.
I don't know what they're called. They're going to be tractor 1,
Yeah.
tractor 2, tractor 3.
Yeah, but there's all kinds of little tractors here. So it's really cool. I haven't carved them yet. I'm looking forward to it. But they're really, really cool. Here's a little, I think that's like a Caterpillar, I think, tractor. This is a hay
picker up.
yeah, roller of some kind. Anyway, little scoop and oops, that's backwards. And a little anyway, so cool little tractor set. So that's what we're giving away, and we'll be doing that here in just a little bit. Anyway, these will be on the website.
You know what, you guys? I'm hoping to get them done by the weekend, but we are gonna be gone. We're leaving in the morning, and I don't know when we'll be back. If you want these and you wanna order this weekend, order any set you want. Just leave in the comments that you want the tractor set. It's the 10 tractors for $25, just like every other set. But just order any set on this site and tell me you want the tractors.
All right, there you go. But they'll be on next week. If not by the end of the weekend, I'm sure they'll be on the website next week. All right, so that's the giveaway tonight. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah. So I've got some feedback lately. I'm trying to get all these
Don't
back
worry
in the
about it.
bag. All right, there we go. So a couple guys got to me and was asking me about some base plates. So you guys know, here's a couple examples of our base plates on routers. This is the 611, DeWalt 611. You guys know that's my favorite router, but this is a good little router too. The R2401 rigid router. They sell at Home Depot with our base plates on them. And you know that we customize these base plates for individual routers. Now, in case you don't know, the DWP 611 is the same as the Porter Cable 450, same hole pattern. What I mean, the same hole pattern. So this plate also fits on the on the Porter Cable 450. But I also found out this is actually also the same hole pattern as the brand new DeWalt cordless brushless router, which is model DCW 600B. So that fits on the new cordless DeWalt Palm router as well, which is really cool to know. So thank you, JP Wilson, for letting me know that. He ordered one of these because we thought it would be the same, and it is. And then on this one, Frank Peterson let me know that this also fits. This is the R2401.
Is that a rigid?
This is the rigid. But the old version of the 2401 is the 2400, which goes back many years. Early 2000s was the original 2400 rigid router. That's the same hole pattern as well. So this fits the old 2400 rigid. And again, thanks to Frank Peterson for letting me know that. So in case you guys had any questions on that, and so what we'll probably do is we'll probably put that on the website, add those to the website, but this will say 2401 or 2400 on the rigid, and then the same, we'll add the DCW 600B to the description on here.
So Vicki has some website work to do, but it won't be done tomorrow.
Is that...
Well, I've got stuff to put on there.
Yes, that'll be on there pretty soon. If you guys have any questions, as always, you know how to get a hold of me. All right, so next on the agenda. Did I see Dad wander out over there? I thought I did.
Know, I didn't see.
Next on the agenda. A couple weeks ago, we instituted a special for the premium members. And so I'm going to go over the premium membership a little bit so you guys know what it is. Those of you that aren't premium members and you don't know, premium membership, basically it's $10 a month. It's an ongoing billing, and for that you get a lot of different things. You get 5% off of all orders. You get a free video. That's a 45-minute video that we normally sell for $20. You get that via electronically. But the biggest thing is you get the free router bit sharpening. Any bits that you buy from us, except for the spiral upcut, we will sharpen for you for free. All you have to do is pay shipping. So that's the biggest thing. If you guys are using a lot of bits, it really pays off. If you're not, then it doesn't. But what we did was we started a special a couple weeks ago, and all you premium members should have got a letter in the mail saying that from the 16th of August, which was a week ago, through the end of next month, September, that 5% is now 10%. So we're giving all premium members 10% off, and we've got a few premium members in the last few days since the special started, and I've sent emails to that effect. So if you guys ever thought about becoming a premium member, again, if you don't If you don't use a lot of router bits of our router bits, then it doesn't make sense. But if you're thinking about it, probably sometime in the next few weeks by the end of September, because you get an extra 5% off for a 10% off total discount off your orders, it might be worth it for you. Anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Questions, you know how to get a hold of us. What? Oh, okay, we got comments or
Yeah,
anything?
but you want to show what else goes with that?
What? Oh, yeah. And there's a free gift as well. It's right here somewhere. What did I do with it? Ah, there it is. So a special layout template. Oh, I gotta take it out of there. A special layout template that we designed just for this special, being as it is September. Is it not showing up?
No, you got your letter. There you go.
Does that help?
No.
That doesn't help.
Hold it up against your shirt, but you got letters behind the letters. All right, so hold on, let me,
So it's a Twin Towers, and it says never forget. So it's a
that is only for premium members during this special. That will not be available on the website.
right. So this is just for premium members until the end of September, right? Yes.
30.
So you gonna come over and sit down, Dad?
Yeah, I didn't know if you were gonna fit me in or not.
Come on, bring it. All right, you guys. So,
That was as good an app as I've had in months.
well, you've been running the tractor a lot lately. I was telling everybody that, you know, this construction thing. You've been doing a lot of construction stuff, running the tractor, and you were kind of wore out. I forgot to remind you earlier that we were having the live.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
anyway,
Who wants to know if you were on the hay picker upper?
On the what?
Hay picker upper.
Yeah, the hay. Oh, did you show video?
we just
Yeah.
showed. Well, no, I didn't show the video, but I showed the. This is our new tractor set.
Oh, okay.
This is the giveaway tonight.
Yeah, it was sort of a hay picker up. I got a loader bucket on the front of the old 8N tractor, and the 8N tractor is a 1948, and it's identical to the one I used to drive when I was like 13, 14. That's been 70, 71, 72 years ago. I used to drive a tractor like that on the ranch.
Okay. Any
Sometimes
questions?
when I get up on
Diane?
that, memories go back through my head, and I remember things that happened when I was 13 and 14.
I don't remember what happened yesterday. Diane Templar says, do you have the base plate that'll fit the Harbor Freight fixed base router?
No, but I can make one. But the fixed base router has handles on it. So the only main reason I make the we designed that acrylic base is to put handles on a palm router so you have better control. But I can make a base to fit almost any router, or I can make it almost any shape. I can make a rectangle. I can make a blank so that you can drill and countersink it and put it on any router. So we're pretty versatile on that.
I'm not gonna make a John Deere tractor. That's too,
So let me make
that's
right.
too, what's the word I'm looking for?
copywritten.
Copywritten, yeah.
Okay.
Those are close, that's generic. I bought them off of iStock.
So the question I have is, who was it that was asking about the base, the drill master? We actually make the Harbor Freight. We make one for the small drill master. I don't know whether you would consider that a fixed base. It's definitely not a plunge.
Diane Templar?
Yeah, Diane. So I think you're probably talking about the full size
Yeah.
Harbor Freight drill master,
The fixed base is the one that has handles on it
right?
already.
But the
Well, I can still make a base for it. It's just I don't have one designed for it, but I can make one. Or I can make a blank where you can put it on.
yeah, that's what we normally do. But we don't have one stock with that hole pattern.
Right.
We
Was
normally
there a manure spreader in the set? I don't know. A tractor,
No.
a manure spreader from a picker upper, so I don't know.
is there a manure spreader? You're a tractor guy.
No, there is no manure. I know what a manure spreader is. I used one for years.
Oh, Bull says his son is
And
now.
I married one too.
Bull says, my son says hello. Miss Vicki getting him to watch too. too. Well, hi, welcome.
Welcome,
Bull
Bull
Sun.
Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a manure spreader here. Unless, I don't know, you
No,
can
there
do
is-
it with that, I
No,
suppose. but-
that's
It's
a
just-
backhoe, that's a scoop.
and a backhoe, yeah.
You have people from Canada. Oh, gotta go back way up.
We haven't not made a manure spreader, but it's,
Okay.
West Texas, Indiana,
Wow.
Florida, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Texas, Parkton, North Carolina, New Brunswick,
How's the sound and picture, guys?
LaSalle, Ontario, California, Maryland. Trying to see them all, but they're whipping past me like crazy.
we got a bunch of people on there.
A bunch of
Yeah,
people
Bull
tonight.
said, hi from Colorado. What do you recommend for someone just starting? I'm going to retire within the next year and would love to start making signs. It says that sound and everything's good.
Okay, so when you're asking what do we recommend, do you mean in the way of a router? I'm not sure. As far as a router goes, probably your best bang for the buck is probably the rigid. This is not my favorite, but it is a good router. It's got a great guarantee on it, and it doesn't need to be modified like we modify the DWP. It's already open in the back side, so this is probably your best bang for your buck. A lot of people like this better than the DeWalt, and so I'm not sure whether you were talking about what we recommend.
And if you just want to practice, get the Harbor Freight Drill Master. They're only $25.
Yeah, you could do that too.
And you can do a lot of practice work with that. They're not the best router, but they are really good routers, and you can do good work with them. But for $25 to get started with one of our profile and 60-degree bits, that really would be all you'd need to get started carving figures and letters and numbers or whatever into a piece of wood.
All right, Tessa says picture and sound are awesome, and she's in Nebraska, so that's all good.
Good.
Jason McGarrell from Ireland.
Hey, Jason.
Also, I want to bring up one more thing that just popped into my mind. If you haven't done it and you're just starting out and you want to do something just as a start, I would recommend going on Alibaba or Amazon and buying bamboo cutting boards. That way you've got a complete item, and all you're doing is taking it and adding something to it, like the Mr. and Mrs. or something. You're adding something to it, so you have a finished product right there. So if I were doing it all over again, starting from scratch, I probably would start that way. People like the cutting boards. They're great for gifts for people. And nearly every kitchen has a cutting board. So
Will,
it's just an idea.
Yep.
Will Hackler from Kentucky. I think we just sent out an order to him.
Hey, Will.
Joe Santa Ana just got an order for him
Yep.
today, Mississippi.
Yep.
Let's see. Gosh, as soon as I scroll them down, they're going back up again. Bruce is here from Alabama.
Bruce Peter.
Bruce Peter.
Hey, Bruce.
Andy Littleton says, Vicki, are you going to make a tool template set? Yes, that's next. I just got artwork for it. So I'll be working on it, but it'll be a month or so. This is Terry Eugene. I only have the Porter Cable 690. Do I need to run out and get a smaller router, or can I use that for a while?
The Porter Cable 690 LR. No, that's a great router, Terry. I used that for years and years and years.
It's a full-size router.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
don't need
a great router.
you don't have to have these palm routers in order to carve signs. We've only been doing this the last probably 6-7 years. The 45 years before that, we were using full-size routers, carving fine detail and everything. These I like better, but you can absolutely use that. 690 LR is a great router. You can use that.
There's a question from Diane Templar. Is the ink that you guys use safe for cutting boards and food products?
I would say probably not, Diane.
Well, it would be if you,
Good evening, Vernon. He's just
as long as you're going to cover it with some sort of a food-safe finish, it would be okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. I would rather, honestly, I would rather,
Sewing machine?
if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna carve in a cutting board where there's food there, I would rather see you either use not the ink, but you could use milliput and you could fill it. That is food safe. I do know that. Or you might just leave it natural. You don't necessarily. The cool thing about a cutting board, if you're doing that or something like that, is it doesn't necessarily have to be a big contrast like the color of the wood and the black. You can do that. You could use a resin fill. Art resin is food safe, I believe. You could use a resin fill, or you could use the milliput, or you could just leave it natural wood color, and leave it that way.
Matt Bay is here. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Diana and Brad are here.
Another thing you might do is get a small torch, butane torch. And after you carve it, just color it with the torch, then sand it off so that the letters or whatever you carved in it is burned a little bit, but it's wood color. And then
Yeah.
put a food safe finish on that.
Yeah, that's a great
That'd be
idea.
a good idea.
Stephanie Littleton says, how about sewing machine templates? Probably not. I didn't know there was more than one sewing machine, so I would say probably not.
But if they have artwork, they can send you an artwork, and you might be able to do something. with
Yeah,
that.
I can do it, but I need artwork, so. Okay, you need to do the question.
Oh, the giveaway question.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we to that point? Then we'll do
Yeah.
Q&A after that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, we've been doing Q&A.
I guess so. So, you guys saw, we showed the Seattle Seahawks table. Last weekend, the Seattle Seahawks actually played a football game and they lost. Who did they lose to? For all you Seahawks,
Googling.
so for all you Seahawks fans out there,
Yep, Stephen Coyne, Vikings.
the Vikings. They lost to the Vikings. Oh, all my Seattle Seahawk friends out there. The Vikings.
Boo-hoo.
The Vikings beat the Seahawks last
Write that
weekend.
down, Stephen Coyne.
Stephen Coyne. I talked to Stephen today on the phone, I think. Stephen, didn't I talk to you today on the phone? I think so.
Frank, you were the second one, not the first one. Gosh darn it.
All right, Stephen. Tractor set is on the way to you.
Leon Martin said, I built a plate for a harbor. The small harbor freight router works pretty good.
Good.
The drill master, yeah.
David, Megan Pontius. I did a cutting board with small carved initials in art resin, and it worked well. I did paint with the carved letters before the resin and filled it.
Okay.
Great. I like
Good.
to picture that.
Tom Watson says, "Go Hawks! It's only one game."
I was wondering whether Tom was watching or not. You're right. It's preseason. It means nothing.
Tessa says, "I guess we should have just guessed that since Eric was asking the question." You're right. Tessa.
You're right. That would have been a good guess.
Jason McGarrell, hey Eric, do you find the carving liner is far superior to the SC50?
Yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. And it's not just me. I've gotten a lot of feedback from you guys, many guys that said it's night and day. Definitely, it is superior. No doubt about it. In my mind, it's far superior.
All right,
The SC50 is still a good bit, but the problem I always had with the SC50, it just felt like it was tearing the wood as much as it was pulling it. If you went to any depth at all, it just didn't feel like it was cutting. The carving liner is not that way at all. It cuts all the way. It's a much better bit.
Bill Larrabee says, just remember, Eric, it's only preseason.
I know, Bill. I'm gonna hang on that no matter what with the Seahawks
All right,
fans.
Stacy says hi from Michigan, and Frank
Hey,
Jenkins
Stacy.
says, is September 28th yet?
It's coming up pretty soon.
Jim Clark says hello from Deep Woods in Southeast Georgia.
Hey, Jim. So I hope you got having a great week and got a big weekend plans.
I was watching a video today about a guy catching snakes in Georgia in the woods. Well,
Oh,
that's pretty country back there.
more questions, guys?
Stephanie, send me the artwork. I do have an artwork fee, but if you send me an email, I'll get back with you. Diane Templar said that the torch is a good idea. I'm not sure why I didn't think of that, considering I do chainsaw carving and I use a torch regularly for those.
It's a great idea. That is a great idea.
Frank Jenkins, halibut. The answer is always going to be halibut. You know
Yeah.
that. All right. Tessa says, let's see. Tessa says, what's the deepest you want to go with the carving liner?
Officially, I talked to Amana, the corporation. Officially, it's 3/32, but honestly, I've gone deeper than that. I think you can go 1/8 of an inch deep if you need to. But again, I only use a carving liner if I'm absolutely forced into it, like the little letters, the little stuff on that small live to write. If I can possibly use the profile bit, I will still use that rather than the carving liner. But I think you can get by with 1/8 of an inch deep on the carving liner.
Bull says, okay, Dave, Eric, and Vicky headed to a job in Arkansas. Wrong way this time. You guys have a great weekend and watch the rest later. See you later, Bull. Be careful.
Bye, Bull. Safe travels, buddy.
Jim Clark says, what happened to Dave's Western hat?
I just didn't put it on. I've got this one with I was using my pencil, and I just,
He woke up and he had to grab the one that was closest.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't have time to prepare.
Matt Dave wants to know when's the next SCOTD. I think it's Monday.
I think it's coming up Monday, Matt. I think. Unless
Leonard
I don't know.
Davis.
They all blend.
Leonard Davis says, most of the cutting boards I see are bamboo. Have you carved bamboo?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, to have,
Yeah,
and it
it
carves
carves fine.
great. It's the wood of the future, in my opinion. Anything that's decorative, if you get a chance to go on Google or YouTube, put in bamboo building, bamboo furniture, bamboo construction.
Bamboo clothes. They
I've
make
got a bamboo
clothes.
shirt.
And they make it into fabric. They make bamboo pillows. Bamboo is, if I were a little younger, if I were 20, 25 years younger, I would start growing bamboo commercially. But I don't have 20 years to spend doing it, so I'm not going to.
Rudy Molina says, my 90-degree bit tip broke. Do you think you can get the tip on there for me?
Yes, I think I can. Send it to me, Rudy. Let me take a look at it. Generally speaking, I can.
All right, this is going to be the last question. It's
Why?
for you because it could take a while.
Okay.
Ready?
I think I
Terry
am.
Eugene says, does Dave have a motivational quote for our Friday
Oh
night
my
special?
gosh.
Oh, yeah, I get a million of them, but my favorite, it probably would be two. I had a sign up in my office when I first started years ago, and the sign just very simply says, whatever it takes. Now, it's pretty generic, but my main quote from Zig Ziglar is this: you can have everything that you want in life if you will help enough other people get what they want. Now you think about that. Just think about the thought behind it. If you help enough other people get what they want, just by doing that, you can have everything that you want in life. And it's true. My super son and I have done that for 40 years. We've helped other people get something that they want. And because of that, we mostly have a lifestyle that we want. And it's got some magic to it. And if you dedicate yourself to that, just to that thought and that action, you'll be surprised at how the world will open up.
Great job, Dad.
Frank says, I'm going to hang a sign in my shop that says, yeah, you would make it, but will you? Donald Spicer says, you can do it if you put your mind to it. Terry Eugene
That's
says,
a good one.
and that Dave is, Terry Eugene, he's the one that asked the question. He said, and that Dave is my favorite quote. Stephen Coyne says, pay it forward. Susan Alexander says, you guys are always there for us. That's why we love you. And Tim Graves says, awesome.
Well, and you guys
And I
are,
knew you were going to use that one because you've used it.
yeah,
over
you,
the last
you
40
guys, you
years.
guys are there for us too. You inspire us
Yep.
when we hear stories of how you started and what you did. and how we were able to help you a little bit.
Yeah.
With you the one doing it, we were able, like, to guide you maybe and help you a little bit. But you guys have been an inspiration to us, at least as much as we've been to you.
Sandra Callahan says, I'm a Zig Ziglar fan. Tessa says, that's really awesome. Bill Larrabee, I couldn't agree more. Stephen Coyne, Dave Rules. Leonard Davis says, I never make the same mistake, just making a new one every day. Morning, when I get there, I'm a hugger. That's all right, Frank, so are we.
Yep, absolutely.
When I was younger, working as a machinist, I worked for a guy named Sherman. He was my foreman. And I was in his office one day, and something happened in the shop. Somebody come in and said something to him, something happened, and he gave him instructions, and they left, and he turned to me and he said, he said, it really takes all kinds of people in this world, but I just don't understand why they have to all work for me. And so I remember that Floyd Sherman was his name, and that's been at least 60 years ago. And I remember that like it was yesterday. There's all kinds of people in this world, and I don't understand why they all have to work for me.
So I guess we'll wrap it up, guys.
Thank you, Vicki.
If you guys have any other questions, let us know. You know how to get a hold of us, eric@makerwoodsign.com. I do believe there's a Sign Carvers of the Day coming up on Monday. Yeah, please give us a thumbs up. Share this video. Would like to know if you guys are seeing our advertising. I've been doing some advertising for the channel and actually the empathy stuff too. But if you guys see that, shoot me an email and let me know you see it, or comment or something. I'd like to know that people are seeing that, spending our money. So anyway, that's it, guys. We will hope you guys have a great weekend. We got things planned, and we'll see you on Monday.
Have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.